It's time to play more Pokemon White 2. So, last time we were here, we were getting wrecked by, Elisa, I think her name is, or Elisa? That lovely, lovely lady. Blonde in, the first ones, and, I guess she has raven hair in the second ones. Yeah, no, she's been bodying me pretty hard, but, while we were off stream, we did some grinding. Anura is now an extremely, you can't really see because it's on the bottom screen, but Anura, my Azumarill, is now an extremely overpowered, like, 28. Actually, let me see if I can get the bottom screen on here, man. I think that would be a good idea. Let's see, doop-a-doop-a-doo, add window capture. Yes, we're going to do a window capture of the game a second time. But we're gonna try to crop it out so it's just the bottom screen. Yeah, give me a moment here. Let's see, where is my is it transform? Yeah, transform. Let's see. It's a little small there. Is that good? That looks pretty good. Alright, so I'll scoot that over to the side. Move this down here. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Scooch it up a bit. Alright, there we go. Now, we actually have both. The top screen and the bottom screen. How about that? So now, I mean, it's still really small, but it does actually exist now, so that's better than nothing, right? But yeah, we got Anura, we got Tin Samurai, and we have Mizo. And as always, I forgot to turn on my MRC bot. How you doing, Tits Doctor? Nice to see you, good sir. Hopefully you're doing well. But yo, let's go beat up this boss, yeah? Or boss, this gym leader, man. No, she can't take me on. Oh, my, yeah, the bottom screen's a little bit too big. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see, transform. So it needs to be a little bit tinier. Is that good? It looks good to me. Alright, what were we saying? The doctor says, how am I? Disappointed as always in the lack of get good working. Yeah, it's all good, man. All in good time, my good sir. You can't be impatient. I forgot how good the music is. Alright. Now we're just gonna body her. It's gonna be absolutely free. And we're not gonna get wrecked just because we're using water-type Pokemon. Not with our astounding ability to overlevel. Also, let's try to prepare a little bit. Am I the same level as Anura now? Yeah, totally. You know, we totally took you from 21 to something much higher than that. That's totally equal. Let's see. What am I looking for? Yeah, berries. I don't have a paralyzed berry. I wish I did. It's got a orange berry. That will have to do. Alright, so yeah, Anura's 37, then Samurai's level 30, and Invisa's level 28. So you're 9 levels higher than we left off, but still kind of behind. Welcome to the main stage. My beloved Pokemon and your Pokemon shall compete. We're going to see whose star shines brightest. Okay, just show me. Yo, she thinks she can take us on, man. Yo, J-Globe says, okay, so you won't be as upset. Here's the bad news. What's the bad news, J-Globes? Is that I'm here to win? Inviso says, Inviso is here to conquer. Yo, we got this, Inviso. What is an electric gym before powerful water-type Pokemon? Alright, please don't paralyze me. That'd be bad. Alright, not currently paralyzed. And Samurai will destroy all? We'll see. Okay, there's the Aqua Tail. Come on, one hit. Nice, alright. No static? No static. Awesome. Alright, she's about to send in a Molga, that's fine. Alright. Anura, if you would kindly apply a second Aqua Tail. Ooh, Pursuit! Nice! That's not gonna do any damage. For whatever reason, she didn't use an electric type attack. We'll take that. Nice try. Alright, last one in is Zebstrika. Alright. And it also uses Pursuit. Wow, she's going so easy on us, man. She used one electric type attack. Yep, and that's that. Easy peasy. Just Aqua Tail the whole way through, man. You shocked me through and through. Something about winning her heart, I think? I missed it. How you doing, Vex? Well, now you're an even more wonderful trainer than I expected. Your sweet fighting style swept me off my feet. Take this. You grinded Anura up to be OP? Yes, I did. That was the plan. Oh hey, you're on the big screen. That's always nice, man. I've always wanted to be on the big screen. We made it, guys. Senpai received the Bolt badge from Elisa. You have 4 badges, including this Bolt badge. Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, here's this move I like. Feel free to use it, if you want to. Oh, Volt Switch. Not too bad. I won't be using that. Volt Switch lets the Pokemon switch with a different Pokemon after attacking. Of course, if you don't have another Pokemon in your party, you can't switch. Why do I not like the Oshawott line? Yo, Dewott is the best part of the Oshawott line. Oshawott's like, and then Samurot's just, nah, man. Dewott is as good as it gets, man. It doesn't get any better than Dewott. It's the best design. But let's move the experience here onto Inviso. He's gonna need the XP. Jacob says, after this city, you get introduced to the... Uh-oh, wait, hold up. Wait. Please walk with us. Oh, Senpai! So cool! Stunning! Bravo, Senpai! Woo! Wonderful! Aww. A shining example of a trainer. Since that's what you are, you should be able to collect all the gym badges and reach the Pokemon League. Then you and your Pokemon will shine even brighter. Okay, thank you. That was nice. Alright, so you were saying, after this city, you get introduced to the PWT, where not only do you have to hear the explanation, you have to play in a tournament and then go fight someone else. Huh. The Pokemon World Tournament? Is that what that is? Well, I'm sure the explanation won't be that long. We added the bottom screen? Yeah, I decided to add the bottom screen in there. It's still really small, but I mean, it doesn't do much in the first place. But by popular demand, we now have 100% more bottom screen. It's a water type with swords. What's not to like? I don't like Samurot's final design. He just looks like a really dorky seal, man. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. But yeah, let's go ahead and swap Tin Samurai to the front. Yeah, Nura probably doesn't need any more XP. And he gets reduced XP for being higher level anyways. But hey, it's Winter Kirby. Hold it. What are you guys up to here anyway? Nothing. We're just standing here. So, what did we do to you that you're bothering us with questions? You didn't do anything. Not to me, at least. But I can never forgive Pokemon thieves like you. Just to let you know, you're about to feel my rage. Yeesh. You're sure unruly these days. Is that it? Mistaking your Pokemon's strength for your own? I couldn't care less about a runt like you, but I don't like being messed with. Senpai, cover me! Alright, I got you. Hehehe. Stole this Pokemon 2 years ago. I've been training it ever since. It's tough. Why are you gonna brag about stealing Pokemon? Music's really good though. Like, really good. Yo, Litten? I like the Litten line. Litten, Torracat, and Incineroar. I like their designs. Alright, Trubbish, get out of my face. Uh-oh. Hazards. And easy peasy. Here, stay strong, Tin Samurai. Gotta be kidding! I bullied it so much over the last 2 years to toughen it up, too. Looks like I'm up next. Just to warn you, I show no mercy. Hey man, Mercy, you might want to think about that. Mercy's definitely someone you want to have. Alright, what are we doing? Watchdog? Snivy just loses all of its legs? Yeah, no, I like the Snivy line as well. Like, it's not so much that I'm against something gaining or losing the number of legs, it's just how the design looks. Because, like, Oshawott was kind of like a little bit of a dork. I think it looks a little bit like a clown. I'm not a huge fan of clowns, so I don't like it very much. And then it evolves into Dewott that looks like a samurai in training, which is like the coolest, like it's easily like one of my favorite designs in like all Pokemon period. But then he evolves into Samurai, and it just looks like a dumb seal, man. I was so excited for Dewott. Ooh, we're not looking too good. But this is why we have potions. But yeah, no, I was really, really excited for his evolution. I thought he was gonna look really, really cool when he evolved, but I was vastly disappointed. Why couldn't he have looked something more like Bisharp then? Ooh, super fan. Oh, that didn't hurt too bad. Come on. Oh, no! Tin Samurai, no! Yo, don't you want this XP for yourself, Tin Samurai? Come on, man. Hang in there. Attack the Watchog. You can do this. Alright. Avoided the, Super Fang. Ow. There's the second one. Confused. Razor Shell. Perfect. I believe we got this. Snaps out of confusion. Return! Yo, GGWP. That was so hard. To beat that one Pokemon. Samurai looks amazing though? I disagree. I think it's like one of the goofiest looking Pokemon, man. If we keep going like this, it'll end up like it did 2 years ago. We give up. Can't believe we lost the 2 kids. Because you're strong, I'll tell you this. We, Team Plasma, are searching for something. When we find it, that's when our secret weapon will be able to use its true power. Farewell. Maybe you shouldn't have told me that. Bottom screen? Yes, we do. We have 100% more bottom screen. 5 years ago, Team Plasma stole my little sister's purloin. It had been given to her as a present. I was only a little kid, I couldn't do anything. That's why I have to get stronger. Good work. I knew you had good instincts. Well then. Ah, fully healed. Listen up, you fill up that Pokedex. Keep getting stronger and stronger and back me up. I'll be counting on you from here on out too. Alright, guy. He's an interesting fellow, that Winter Kirby. Nobody said anything about Embor? I'm not a huge fan of, yeah, the Tepig line either. Like, Tepig in and of itself, I think it's kinda cute. But, yeah, Embor and Pignite, meh. Not meh. Oh, it's Bianca. Nice timing. I was wanting to give you this. Oh, HMO2 Fly. Well, that's very handy. Ta-da! It's a hidden machine fly. When you use this move outside of battle, you can go to places you want to go, like a Pokemon Center. By the way, Senpai, do you know about hidden grottos? Yes. Great, we might find one soon. Wait. What? What's wrong? Over there. I heard something from that direction. I have good ears. Hey, come with me. Okay. What are your good ears hearing? That's pretty cool. You just kind of get fly. Sound is coming from somewhere around here. Who am I teaching fly to? No one at the moment. I need a Swanna, man. Wow, here it is. The gap in it looks like we can fit through. Come on, let's go have a look. Look, you found a narrow path. Can you follow it? Sure. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a Pokemon. A Pokemon that hides in a place like this might be pretty amazing. Amazing, this is a huge discovery, an incredible find. I'll go check a lot of other trees to see if there are more hidden grottos. Alright, sounds good to me. Now, let's go find that Swanna. I'm sure there will be one any second now. The Pokemon you're proud of wins with your favorite move. That's when a trainer definitely smiles. These Pokemon usually help me bake. Today, they'll help me battle you. Thought it was a secret base? No, man. I said I already knew about hidden grottos, so she had to go show me a hidden grotto. Doesn't that make sense? Alright, Sunkern. You might be a grass-type Pokemon, but are you ready for the power of 10 Samurai? No. No, he was not. Not in the slightest. You know it's a combi, and yes, I know the combi is a male, but let's not shame it over its gender, okay? Let's not, you know, somebody in chat was doing that the other day. No good, man. That combi is perfect just the way he is. Alright, let's go in here. Hello. Hi, I'm a humble maid. My master has a big heart to match his big belly. He's a gourmet. So I'm looking for ingredients that will make his heart jump for joy. Oh, that aroma, it smells so gourmet. You have a wonderful ingredient in your bag? Consider selling it to me? What do you want? You want an orangeberry? Oh, it smells so good. That orangeberry of yours is a very rare ingredient indeed. You take 20 for it? Sure. Mercy, thank you. With this, I can create a superb menu. My master will be so surprised. Alright, good luck with that. Male combi, better like the way he is, because he's never evolving. Yo, look, man. He is just fine how he is. You let him be. In hot summer, I want to cool down with water-type Pokemon. On the other hand, in cold winter, I want to warm up with fire-type Pokemon. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yo, what up, buddy? Uh-oh. Turn around, it's my turn. Turn around, and it's your turn. Okay. Cold never bothered you anyway? Yeah, good to hear. Oh, she takes mushrooms? I don't have any mushrooms. Fresh out of mushrooms. Alright, Scraggy. Beware. The might of 10 Samurai. And... not quite the one hit I was looking for. Oh, payback? No, we good, we good. But what about my revenge? Ow. I guess we're speed tied? Or does the payback move... No, he literally just used that twice, so it's not negative priority. Yeah. You cool. Drawbridge goes up when a ship needs to pass. The Pokemon that are resting on the bridge fly away all at once. Ah, perfect! Sounds like we'll be getting the Swanna soon. Payback doesn't do what it does in Gen 6. In my mind, Payback is a move that when you get hit by an attack, and then you use Payback, it deals double damage. Compared to what it normally would deal. You're pure grass, right? Like, not grass, dirt? I want to say it's pure grass. That's what it does in Gen 5? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it does in Gen 6. Aw, man. Can heal itself? Come on. Get out of here, Maractus. Surely we'll just get the critical hit and all will be fine. Any second now. Oh, okay, Needle Arm. Ow. That was very painful. But no, we good, man, we good. Yo, level 29 for Inviso. He wants to learn Zen Headbutt. What's the power of that? It's 80 compared to Confusion's 50. So yeah, we'll forget Confusion for Zen Headbutt, even though it's physical. I don't imagine that Psyduck's physical stat is all too high. I think it'll still be good. Evolution hype? No, I don't think Psyduck evolves until level 33 or 34. Oh, electric guitar. Oh, cool. The item for the musical theater. Alright, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna switch Pokemon around. Let's put, good old buddy Inviso in the lead, since, you know, he has some HP to use. It is 33? Okay. Because it's a battle, one person has to win and one person has to lose. My boyfriend could just enjoy the battle and not worry about losing. Sometimes he gets too serious. You have 4 gym badges. You might be able to defeat Charles. Please beat him for me. Is this Charles? What's going on, guys? What's up? Battling with 3 Pokemon. That itself makes me very excited. Oh, do I have to fight with 3 Pokemon? It's gonna be a lot to think about, but it looks really fun. We're watching the football game. We want to get rowdy ourselves. Alright, geesh. Getting all rowdy just because they watch the football game. Alright, let's go, backers Ava and Aya. Triple battle? Well, we gotta do this double battle first. Alright, Inviso and Anura have got this. No worries. Inviso will open up with his Zen Headbutt, and Anura will completely wreck the other one with a beautiful Aqua Tail. Oh, hey, Osty's in here. I didn't notice. How you doing, Osty? Zen Headbutt, go! And not quite the damage I was hoping for. But yo, man, one of the Pokemon's fully evolved, the other one not so much. We'll get there. 37? Oh, Anura, yes. Anura is level 37, without a doubt. The grind was real. Rest in peace, next gym. Yo, what level is the next gym? Looking at this kind of battle makes me curious about the Pokemon World Tournament. It will be held in Driftvale City. There are a lot of Pokemon, so I like this. There are so many different Pokemon, it's difficult to decide which ones to battle with. A trainer called Charles is quite tough to beat. You have 4 gym badges, you might be able to match him. Triple battle and rotation battle. Various styles of Pokemon battling, so this is a triple battle, huh? Well then I guess I should probably heal Tin Samurai if he has to be involved. Let's see, where's my super potion? There we go. Alright. I'll just pop on 2 of those. Good to go. Doesn't matter, it's ground? Okay, yeah, easy. I'm a heartbreaker. My name, Charles. I wanted to get the attention of a girl I like, so I mastered a new style of Pokemon battling called Triple Battle. Want to learn about it? No, not really. Oh man, getting someone's attention is really hard. Oh, I have to say yes, huh? Triple Battle, you send out 3 Pokemon, blah 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 blah. Let's just fight. He thinks he's so cool just because he has a big bike. Nah, man. I got a bike too, it just doesn't have a motor, that's all. Oh my. He has a Sigilif. Interesting. Yo, no worries though, we got this. Alright, so we'll Zen Headbutt Archon. And we will... Oh, I should Rain Dance, huh? Yeah, hold up. We will Water Pulse Archon. We will Rain Dance, because it's a triple battle. And then we will use Razor Shell on Sigilif. Oh, Wide Guard. Well, I'm not using any spread moves, so we'll be fine. Oh, a Light Screen. Well played. That'll definitely increase their special defense. But I'm also increasing my damage output, to be fair. There goes the Razor Shell. Pretty good damage. Agility, okay, so he's setting up for next turn. And Water Pulse, go! Super effective, and yeah, it's gonna be a one-hit KO. Get bodied, buddy! Alright, so we will Water Pulse the Sigilith. And we will Aqua Tail Turtoga and Razor Shell Turtoga. And that should be the fight. Side Beam? Not gonna hurt too bad. Yo, how you feeling, little turtle? Ooh, yeah, that's gonna one hit. That works. Bye. Where's your reflect at, man? Turters? Yo, Turters is done. Well, so much for Heartbreaker Charles. Sheesh, that's embarrassing. Getting schooled when I was planning to teach. Still, you have potential. You have to understand your Pokemon to win in a triple battle. Riding a bike and becoming the wind fits a bad boy like me. Yeah, you do that, man. You were great. Charles, too. He was great to some extent, I guess. 3 Pokemon. Good, good, good. Alright, bye, everybody. Thanks for checking out the triple battle. I got things to do, though. Alright, let's see if we can catch ourselves a Ducklet. Sometimes, above the bridge, you can see the shadows of bird Pokemon, right? Their feathers drift to the ground here. When you try to pick them up, occasionally you'll run into a Pokemon. The FunFest mission Wings Falling on the Drawbridge has been added to Interlink. Oh boy! Oh, are you a trainer? Driftfell City is famous for this drawbridge, the Pokemon World Tournament, and of course, Heartbreaker Charles. Okay. Why is he such a heartbreaker? I don't understand. Driftveil Drawbridge. It's also known as the Charizard Bridge, because the Raid's Drawbridge looks like the Pokemon called Charizard. I've never seen Charizard, so I don't know. That's okay, buddy. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Oh, a Resist Wing. It's not quite the Pokemon I want. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, a Genius Wing. I am practically a Pokemon genius. But no. I want that Pokemon. I need a Pokemon that can learn Fly, so we'll hang out here for a little bit. And yo, Deez is in here with his Monado. What's up, man? Alright, Muscle Wing. Oh, here we go, here we go! Yep, there it is, it's Ducklet! Alright, Ducklet, welcome to the party, friend. So I guess I'll just Water Pulse it? It resists water, so shouldn't do too much. I kinda expected to do more than that, though, jeez. Cheeky Monados? Yo, man. Gotta have all the Monados. Uh-oh, Ducklet's confused. Watch it crit? Yeah, no. We're good, man. We're good. As long as we can catch it before it knocks itself out in confusion. You're not Monado? Mo? Nando's? What? Get out of here. Alright, Ducklet was caught. What am I gonna name this Ducklet? They are better at swimming than flying, and they happily eat their favorite food, peat moss, as they dive underwater. Okay. No Nando's? Mo Nando's? I mean, I guess. It's just not even funny. Alright, what am I gonna name this bird? I need some name for a water bird, man. Ah! Clearly. No. I shouldn't name it Articuno. That's not even, I'm not even trying to come up with a good name. Oh, you got your 3DS back from repairs? Yo, that's cool. Memes aside, how's it going? Yo, it's going good, man. I just can't think of a name for this bird. Oh, what am I gonna name it? Doomlet? No, that's a dumb name. Not naming after a viewer? I don't have any viewers to name it after. Burb? Nah, I don't want to name it Burb. It's not gonna work. I will name it Adeline. That'll have to do. I think this is how you spell it. Name it Vinx or Hydro City? Yo, Hydro City's a pretty good name, and I'll stick with Adeline. That'll do. Nope, I'm all good. You don't want Swanna? Yo, Swanna is amazing, man. Yo, people don't realize how good Swanna is. Especially, like, once it hit Generation 6 and got Tailwind. Come on. Let's have fun stealing Pokemon together like we did before. I can't. I've learned the hard way that stealing from others is wrong. Oh, come on. It's too late to start acting all goody two-shoes now. People don't understand our just cause. Don't they call you a villain who was plotting world domination? Even though you quit Team Plasma, people are still really cool to you, right? So you might as well just come steal Pokemon with us. Take over the world. People who are mean to you now will be groveling at your feet and saying how great you are. I can't. My Lord N will be sad. I can't do that to him. N? Team Plasma's king? What a joke. He's nothing more than a traitor. He disappeared somewhere and abandoned us when we needed him. Hey! Uh-oh. Oh, you did say I don't Swanna. I see. I didn't read it like that. Start talking, you Team Plasma trash. Ow. I'm gonna pay for that. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Not supposed to cause any trouble. I'll get you next time. You're not getting away! I'm okay. We were friends when we were both in Team Plasma. 2 years ago, Team Plasma split into a group that follows Lord N, who just wants to save Pokemon, and a group that follows Gestus, plans to take over the world. You can hear the rest of the story in our home, on that little hill next to the Pokemon gym. Alright, sounds good. Where's she at? I did go right over my head. I didn't notice the joke at all. I literally read it as I don't want Swanna. And I was like, man, this guy doesn't get it, man. Swanna's amazing. But I mean, again, to be fair, like, it's a lot easier for me to assume that people are leaving out words of their sentences and misspelling things than that they're setting up a joke. Because the vast majority of people on the internet are that way. They're just, you know, they're either children or they're adults that, like, literally don't know how to use a keyboard. It's really tough. D says, so went to a job interview Tuesday, got a call yesterday saying it went well, and they liked my references, so we almost in there. Yo, nice, man. Keep up the good work. I hope that, all goes well for you. On the other side of the ocean, and all over the world, sure are a lot of different Pokemon. Whoa, dude. Pokemon uses the move Surf, it can catch a wave. Yeah, sounds about right. DCDs? Debt collector Ds? That's silly. No, you can't be a debt collector unless you're going around doing money matches, man. Do you do money matches, Ds? Like, are you frequently doing that? Or is that just like a sometimes kind of rare thing? A terrific trainer, let me share a training tip with you. You're in a battle with the trainer. Even if your Pokemon's items are taken away, don't worry. They'll be returned you safely after the battle. The disposable items seem to disappear. Going to watch the Pokemon World Tournament. Huh? The PWT is in the southernmost part of town. Well, I guess I'll head that way. Vexatious says, so, I'm either a child or don't know how to use a keyboard. Me, the writing major, I see you value me highly. I mean, like, you can be a writing major all you want. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're good at spelling or that you're good on a keyboard. I'm sorry. Like, those things aren't one for one. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all sold out. That Charles guy bought everything I had. Used to be part of Team Plasma. I have various kinds of incense. Welcome, may I help you? What do you got? Ah, yeah, quite all the incense. I don't want any of that. But thanks for showing me the wares. Oh, the job is debt collecting? Huh. Yo, man. Is it legit? Is that a legit job, man? There ain't nothing shady going on, is there? I don't know, man. I got quite a few job opportunities when I was in Melbourne, and a lot of them were real shady. So I kind of turned them down. Goods carried away from Driftville arrive into town somewhere else. Yeah, the world is connected. Looking at seasonal vegetables is fun, because when the seasons change, the vegetables available change. Oh, okay, what do we got here? Oh, an expert belt. Well, I am an expert. But I was actually looking for vegetables, I guess. Oh, medicinal herbs? What you got? Heal powder, energy root, revival herb. But it does make... Yeah, the Pokemon don't like them. That's right. Yeah, when BAM happens, you do money matches? That's cool. You made 80 bucks in one night at BAM 7? Yeah, that's cool, man. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's bounty hunting right there, man. Gotta take all them peeps down. Like, what D's? I can't lose to him. He's an easy mark. What? $10 money match? That's so free. And then, you know, they underestimate you, and that's when you body them and you take their money. And they got nothing. They got no real complaints they can make. You know, they can whine all they want. A lose is a lose. Getting to know someone creates both joy and sorrow. Puns that were funny when you first met get old when you hear them all the time. And this is very true. As the gym leader of Nimbasa City, Elisa has a shockingly packed schedule, which you'd expect from an electrifying model. Oh, that makes sense. 3 years ago, Team Plasmid talked me into letting my dear Pokemon go. Ever since, I've been staying in hotels as I please. To be honest, I feel lonely. A good thing not to have Pokemon who will be left behind and feel sad after I pass away. I mean, I guess? It's just kinda life, man. D says, yeah, you call people up and ask them to pay up, paying something at least. It's a big company, so it's not sus? Okay, okay. Yeah, no, man, because I've definitely gotten job opportunities, quite a few in Melbourne, and they all wanted to, like, pay me underneath the table, but I guess that was because, you know, I was a foreigner, right? So it was a lot easier to do things that way. But again, like, a lot of people were trying to take advantage of me. It really sucked. But yo, I'm glad to hear that's not a problem for you. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything to do here. I am out. All this is unimportant, says J Globes. And then they're saying lol J. Yeah, man, it's just, it's world building, right? You know, just talking to the characters, seeing how they feel. But, where is that Pokemon World Tournament? Is it this way? Very sorry. PWT will commence shortly. We're still preparing the area. Oh, you don't have the Driftvale City Gym badge yet? In that case, how about taking on the gym first? Oh. I see. Yeah, people talk about how open this game is. Like Generation 5, how open it is. It feels a lot like Generation 7, man. Like, I mean, at least they're like, you know, very honest with what they want me to do. They want me to go fight the gym before I can progress, but they want me to still do it. I'm still limited. Gym Leader Clay is currently in the middle of something. Please come back again later. Oh, fancy that. Now what does the game want me to do? Construction on a shortcut to Twist Mountain has started. Gonna take a while because digging's difficult. I didn't realize that meant I couldn't go there. Gosh darn it, man. The game really wants me to just go one way, I guess. A woman says, so Cartoon Network. Uh-oh, hold up. I'm being hosted. Yo, Jay Sims with the host. Oh, snap. Yo, Jay Sims, how's it going, man? Yo, I have not seen Jay Sims in a minute. Yo, how we doing? What's going on? What were we streaming this fine day? Oh, he's doing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Yo, that's cool. Or was he just in the directory like I am playing one of the other games? Maybe doing Shiny Hunting, Nuzlocke, Speedrun, who knows, man? The mystery. Ow. You know, that Deerling's OP, I'm just saying. Alright, oh yeah! Adeline, you got this! Yo, it was good? Yo, glad to hear it, J-Sims. That's awesome, man. Yeah, things have, been going pretty good for me so far. Kinda getting bodied by this Deerling, though. What was a Fire Red casual playthrough? Nice, man, nice. Yeah, I'm playing a pretty casual playthrough of, this game myself. I mean, it's like a mono water challenge, but again, it's not a speed run, it's not a Nuzlocke. So it's a bit more on the casual side. But yo, for those of you just coming in from JSim stream, my name is Vanks of SuperTwoU. You can call me SuperTwoU, Super Vanks, whatever you want to do. Where's Anura? He's in the party, he's hanging out. Banned? Yo, he's not banned. He's just kind of really high level right now, so I'm not really focusing on leveling him at the moment. He's really, really over leveled. Yeah, he's level 37 right now. But anyways, I was saying, my name's Vanks. I like to play the video games. I'm a speedrunner. I speedrun Pokemon Red, Mega Man X1 through 5. My current main focus is Sonic Mania, because Sonic Mania Plus just came out. I've been enjoying that. Go back? Oh jeez, that's Swadloon. Swadloon, please. I mean, I don't know where to go. The game's telling me I can't go to the gym, I can't go to the Pokemon World Tournament, so I was just going down the route. Level 37? Yeah, man. Level 37. Yo, look, I really, 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 really like Azumarill. Like, I just do. It's one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I mean, the number one's Ludicolo, number 2 is Gyarados, but number 3 is probably Azumarill. I love that Pokemon so much. Maybe there's something else I'm supposed to do in town? Pokemon of Thunder and a Pokemon of Wind were roaming everywhere and causing trouble. Then they were punished by a Pokemon of the Soil. I like that story. Thunder and Wind? So electric and flying type? Versus ground type? I can't think of any legendary Pokemon that fit that. Nope, nothing comes to mind. I have to go upstairs to the right? What, where the gym was? I already went to the gym. They said, that the gym leader was busy. Sometimes you can learn about Pokemon moves and items on TV programs. You might be able to learn something if you check out battles between people who are stronger than you. Smart. Some Pokemon evolve by trade. Cool, right? Why do they evolve? I don't know, man, but they do. You know, up the stairs? I did go up the stairs. Alright, but what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that NPC. I'll talk about that in a sec. I'll give this to you. I'll give you the item Air Balloon. Oh, nice! Air Balloon! That's just immunity to ground type attacks right there. A pretty good item. Balloon, balloon, balloon! X-Transceiver minigames! Yeah, I don't want to do all that, but thanks, I guess? And I went left? Yeah, I went left because I already went right. Hey trainer, the move I recommend for you is none other than Low Kick. The heavier the target, the more damage Low Kick does. It's a fighting type move. It works well against Rock and Steel type Pokemon, which are often heavy. Yeah, like Onyx. I'm the Master Move Tutor, and I'm also obsessed with Red Shards. Give me Red Shards and I'll thank you by teaching your Pokemon a move. Can you teach your Pokemon a move? I don't have any Red Shards. Be a house? Oh, I'm looking for a house, am I? Let's see. Any houses? There's a gym. There's a giant building. There's more buildings. The bridge. This is blocked off. I don't see any tiny houses. Just the apartments. Up the stairs? What, over here? Oh. Sir, that's the person I was talking about. Over here, this way. Oh, so you're interested in Team Plasma, are you? If you hear what we have to say, you might be able to understand us. My guest. If you're going to come inside, I would like to see what kind of person you are, trainer. Do you find this acceptable? Not really. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. Okay, bye! And then I can suddenly do all the other things, right? Game wouldn't force me to do... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, so dumb. Why did they give me these choices? blah 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 blah. I have to say yes. Oh, you wanted to have a Pokemon battle? Why didn't you just say that? Oh no, it's level 27 hurt here. What will I ever do? Oh, intimidate. Rude. Water Pulse? Nah, he didn't say he wanted to have a Pokemon battle. He said he wanted to see what kind of person I was. That's quite different. Get out of here. Go critical hit. It would have been nice if I got that on the first turn, but we take those regardless. Swoobat's flying poison, right? Is it? I'd assume so. That's fine. In battle? No, I don't think he did. I don't think he said that. Oh, it's psychic type? Ah. Rip. It's no Zubat. Alright, no, that's fine, that's fine. We don't have to swap, we'll just Water Pulse. Ow. Why is it a psychic type? What attack was that? Oh, Attract? Oh no, Inviso, don't be falling in love! Inviso, no! Come on, Inviso! Look, I understand the Swoobat is very nice looking, but... nah, he's completely won over, man. Rest in peace. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, Inviso. Alright. All you, Adeline. How bad does this hurt? Extremely. But I'm sure I will persevere! Which one of these is good? I don't know. Bubble Beam? Yeah, Bubble Beam and... oh, yeah, no, that is a feint. Because yeah, Bubble Beam and Water Pulse are both, like, in that area, right? Around the 60 base power? And they're both special. I assume Bubble Beam's the stronger one? More like Swoon Bat? I don't want to swoon! Just wanna beat the fight and be on the way. Oh, you fight as if, something I didn't see. It went by all by itself. I apologize for testing. And former members of Team Plasma, we must deal with a lot. Got away. And that is? Your friend, he may join us. Wait, I want to go to a Pokemon Center. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Rude. You guys are all Team Plasma too, right? Tell me, what makes you different from the Team Plasma back there? More accurately, we're former members of Team Plasma. Because of the incident 2 years ago, we started taking care of the Pokemon, but were separated from their trainers as a way to atone for our misdeeds. And you are? I'm Winter K from Aspertia City. 5 years ago, Team Plasma, I mean you, stole my little sister's Pokemon. I'm the pathetic trainer who wasn't able to stop you. Separated? What a joke! We're the thieves who stole them. Is that so? My sincerest apologies. Just an apology? That's it? Where's my sister's Pokemon? Purloin, where's Purloin? Pokemon you speak of is not in this place. Imagine it's still being used by Team Plasma now. Just as you say, our apologizing doesn't solve anything. You can't move forward unless you admit you were wrong and apologize. Enough already! Apologizing isn't going to get my sister's Pokemon back. Senpai, I'm going to the Pokemon Gym. I'll get stronger and crush every single member of Team Plasma. Team Plasma made trainers like him suffer. I feel terrible about it. How foolish we were. Senpai, as you can see, I can't do anything to thank you. Actually, I have a favor to ask of you. Would you please look after this Pokemon, Zora? Nah. If you change your mind, please come and speak to me again. Probably not. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. So I changed my outfit. You can still fit into the old one, though. Really? We're taking care of the Pokemon whose trainers we can't find. I know it seems arrogant, but it's a small way to make up for what we've done. You dig this music? For the GBA? This is not a GBA game, it's a DS game. I'm waiting for my Lord In to return. He can't talk to Pokemon. If he comes back, we can find out what the Pokemon here or he can talk to Pokemon, yeah. Hello. Team Plasma is an organization created by a man named Guess This. To help him take over the Unova region. The one he groomed to help him further his nefarious aims was In. He was a strange boy who was called the child of Pokemon. In was an orphan. I heard that right after he was born, he upset people with behavior that suggested he could talk to Pokemon. He was living in the woods with Darmanitan and Zorua. Guess This took him in. We are also orphans Guess This took in. Our task was to take care of In. Interesting. This Pokemon has become attached to me. That's why I'm treating it like a friend, not like a tool. And then why GBA music, Game Freak? You were so ready for high quality Pokemon music? I don't know, man. I don't know how difficult it is to put music on the original DS system. I know it is difficult. Like, I know it's not an extremely easy task to fit the amount of music that the Pokemon games do cram onto the DS games. Yeah, like, there was some YouTuber, I can't remember her name, but like she goes super in depth with like how, you know, all that stuff works and a bunch of Easter eggs and stuff like that. She's super knowledgeable. But yeah, she was talking about it. But yeah, I don't remember the exact reason. Oh wait, I can fight the gym leader now. But yeah, no, we have pretty good music now, man. We got like the Oris music. The Oris music's really good. The Sun and Moon music is really, really good. Oh my goodness, dude. You know, just thinking about it, I really wish I was listening to Guzma's theme right now, man. Guzma's theme is so lit, dude. It is amazing. And like, to be fair, I like pretty much all the Team Skull music. I just think it's really, really nice. And it's not just Team Skull, like the music in Sun and Moon just across the board is pretty good, but the Team Skull specifically I think is really nice. But then also with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, those games are coming out and we're starting to hear some of its music. I think that stuff sounds really nice as well. In this gym, elevators are provided for your use. Oris music wasn't all that. I mean, I'm not saying it was anything like crazy amazing, but it was like, you know, like they were actually using like instruments and stuff instead of like just beeps and boops and chiptunes and all that. I'm just saying, going from Generation 5 to Generation 6, there was an improvement. Going from Generation 6 to Generation 7, there was an improvement. Going from the 3DS to the Switch, there is an improvement. That's just how it is. Pokemon constantly improves. Welcome to the Driftfell Gym. This is for you. Ah, freshwater. Who's Guzma? You talking about Guzma? His name is Guzma. What do you mean? Gym Leader Clay uses Ground-type Pokemon. Well, just between you and me, Ground-type Pokemon aren't good against Water-type attacks. They also don't like Grass or Ice-type attacks. When in this gym, the area you walk on will light up. Where you've been is a hint for where you need to go. Well, I use an all-water team, so I'm curious how that's gonna play out. I see. What are you trying to say? Guzma? Is that how people are saying it? I've always said Guzma. J-Lip says, this game did Gen 3 music better than Oris Fight Me? I'd have to disagree with you on that, but I mean, to each their own. Like, obviously music is subjective, but without a doubt, like, everything in Generation 5 is just, like, compressed and it's still, you know, like, it's limited by the system. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, older music is necessarily worse than newer music. I'm just saying that it's newer music, by definition, is higher quality, just because it's not limited by the hardware. My Pokemon dig because they believe they're gonna find something, and they battle because they believe they're gonna win. Well, that's cool. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Wilman? I don't understand. I mean, That's fine, I guess. Like, vegan. What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian again? Because vegan is, there's like something they don't consume. Like, cause vegan's like the more, like, restrictive diet? But I don't remember. Why is Automod blocking that? I don't know, I assume there's a lot of harassment that happens on Twitch with, you know, people bringing up things like that. So I can imagine that being a term that it just picked up automatically. Let's see, D says vegetarian allows egg and fish, vegans are full on. Oh yeah, there we go. That's right. I was saying that before, remember? Like, we were having a conversation back when we were playing Generation 3 about how vegetarians eat fish, and Controllers was saying that they don't. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure vegetarians eat fish, but I wasn't too sure about that. It's like he was against me. Oh wait, Anura says vegetarian doesn't allow fish. That's pescatarian. Oh man. I've never heard of that phrase before. Pescatarian? I've never heard of that. That is a new one for me. Twitch isn't a dating website? It's really not. I know there's people that try to use it like that, and generally doesn't work out too well for them. Now you said fish was a vegetable? I did not say fish was a vegetable. D says no veggies allows fish, or no vegetarian allow fish. I had a teacher who was one and she told me her diet and such during Italian classes. That's cool. You know, I don't know, man. I'm not an expert in these, in this field. Absolutely not. Like, I've met a couple of vegetarians. Like, I met one vegetarian when I was in Melbourne. Hey, yo, Controlius! Subscribe with the tier 3 sub, that giant tier 3 sub, man. 13 months in a row. Save. Yo, 13 months of this. You gotta get to the good, Vinks. Don't be a scrub, beat these fools, also name a fighting type after me, and keep me alive. Also, yo. Yo, alright, we got you, Controlius. Is Polyrath in this game? If Polyrath is in this game, I wouldn't be against using him. Yeah, Wilman, that is not a real quote. Absolutely not. Have you used the elevator? If you get on the elevator, you can figure out where you haven't been, right? And let's see, though we quoted something about fish last time we had this discussion, but maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Your teacher wants a vegetarian hen? What? I'm so confused. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Get good? Well, I understand that one. No, +2 or 20 to Banjo-Kazooie and +5 to Chrono Cross. Yo, man. Yo, I'm down to play either of those games. Banjo-Kazooie is a game that I would love to beat that I've never beaten before. I would like to 100% it, actually. And then, Chrono Cross. Yeah, nah, Chrono Cross is also a game I never beat, but I played a lot as a kid. Nura says vegetarian equals no meat, but they'll allow dairy and eggs. Okay, Nura is here with the facts. I think, cause yeah, Nura, if he's gonna throw out terms like, what was it? Oh wait, no, that was, oh yeah, pescatarian? Yeah, pescatarian. If he knows these terms, I'm going to bow to his knowledge. I'm sure he knows what he's talking about. Wait, his doctor, that's still not a real quote. I didn't say that. I never called fish a vegetable. And that is not my take on veganism. That is false. I will delete that quote. That is not real. Water only? Yes, I am doing a mono water playthrough. Up and Inviso fainted. Whoopsie oopsies. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Words are hard. Let's see. Okay, then, if you want... Wait, what do I want, D's? Chat, did Banks say fish was a veggie? No, I never said that. I'm sorry, I said you weren't a roller coaster. That's a real quote. That's a real quote. We need quotes of that variety. Because it says I faded. No, yo, don't worry, man. We'll hit up the Pokemon Center. We will heal you right on up. Yo, XD's in here. How you doing, XD? Nice to see you, man. Controller says then Poliwrath is available, but I will accept Carvanha. Oh, can you get Carvanha in this game? Because Sharpedo is mad legit. We tried to get a Sharpedo going in Pokemon Emerald, man, but it was never meant to be. I was really sad about that. Do I have to use this? Oh, cool. Why is this elevator, this gym so gargantuan, man? This place is huge. What's my rival doing right in front of the gym? Does he want to fight? Invis says, oh, Vinks, remember a while back I said my trading card collection was likely worth 10k and 15k? Decided to fully appraise it last night. Uh-huh. Alright, it's only gonna go one or two ways. Either it's lower in value than you thought, or it's higher in value than you thought. And seeing as you're speaking to me in chat, you weren't mugged, and they didn't steal your cards away, I assume. Man, you gotta look out, man. There's a lot of card thieves out there. I read about it on Reddit all the time, but that's mostly because I'm like on the Magic the Gathering subreddit. Calling the gym, huh? Nice, keep getting stronger. Let me tell you though, play's tough. Even if all you have to use against ground types is water type Pokemon, you might still be in for a rough fight. We'll see about that. Oh, you've been playing your X Legacy collection? Yo, nice XD, man. Yeah, I need to get in on that. I haven't been playing it yet because I've been distracted with Pokemon, but I will definitely be getting there. I bought it. I bought the first X collection, the one that has X1 through X4. So I definitely want to play, I just haven't gotten to it yet. Now, let's see. Poliwag is all over the place. Okay, that's good. Carvanha is what, only in this village bridge area? I don't know where that is. Yo, why does Automon really just not like anything, man, I swear. Eating tuna in general? Wait, what's wrong with eating tuna? I mean, I don't necessarily eat tuna myself, but I don't see what's wrong with it. I just don't like the taste. Because says, I want to leave you on edge. It's actually a lot higher than I thought. It's actually near double the high end of what I thought. And card thieves won't find me, and if they do, they have 2 dogs and 2 fighters to get through. Yeah, that's good, man. Yo, keep yourself safe, man. Keep yourself safe. Like, I can't tell you how many times, man, I've heard about people, like, taking cards to, like, a tournament and showing them off and them being stolen, or them talking to their friends about their cards and one of their friends or a friend of a friend then, like, broke into that person's house to steal their cards. There's been times that people have been kidnapped and had, and, you know, they just stole their cards and then dropped them off in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's money, dude. It's money. People, ow! Why? What? One hit? I just went to the Pokemon Center and he beats me in 1 hit. Are you serious? Inviso, look out for Sandiles. I know I didn't mention the Sandiles, but look out for those too. Jeez. Oh my goodness. That was ridiculous. Alright, what was chat saying? Tuna and salmon are your meats of choice? I'll do salmon, but, like, I'm not in love with fish in general. But actually, no, I haven't had fish in a while. I should fix that. Because, like, as much as I don't like fish overall, it's still, like, good for you, so I should get in on that. Automod's fully against you. I'm sorry, Catrolius. And, don't feel bad. I hate you too, J-Globes. Visit says, I'm pretty safe in that aspect. I don't go to tournaments or have friends, so it works. Yo, man, do what you gotta do. I'm just saying, just take those extra precautions, man. Just make sure... Oh, okay, there's the boss. Yeah, you just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Okay, let's revive Inviso. And let's get that healing factor in on there. Now let's just use our potions. No, not the protein. Though, since I'm here on the protein, wait, I have someone selected, don't I? Wait, where's my normal potions? Oh, there it is. Okay. Where's that protein? I want to give that to Azumarill. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. Cod is the best fish, is it? I mean, as far as seafood goes, like, I love shrimp and I love crab, but, like, fish itself, I'm not really big on. But I should probably try again. It's been a long time since I've had fish, now that I think about it. Woo! That is a full Krokorok, man, fully grown. He's real big, and it's just a little baby Sandile kind of bopped me a second ago. Yeah, let's get Big Boy and her in here. Grouper is a fish I should try. And D says, too much fish is unhealthy and can cause health problems due to it having mercury. Oh yeah, you know, that pretty much goes without saying. Too much of anything is generally bad for you. But, the last time I ate fish was... Hold on. Not in 2018. Not in 2017. Not in 2016. Not in 2015. Did I eat fish in 2014? I'm not too sure. 2014. Did I eat any fish? I don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised if it's been over 10 years since I've eaten fish. Then let's see, what are we saying? Controller says the amount of fish you would have to eat to have mercury issues is absolutely insane. Yeah, I don't know how much it is, but, because I know there's people that eat fish on an extremely regular basis, because that's just what's readily available, that's what's cheap, and yeah, they don't really have all these problems, not so much. This says I never got into Magic the Gathering, it's too vast for you. You know, some of the cards are worth a pretty penny. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Okay, Invisible wants to learn Aqua Tail, my boy. Let's do that. And Controller says, yeah, I picked up one for $700 earlier this year. If I sell it now, I'm getting $1,000 easy. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Oh, extra gel. Yeah, no. Neuro, we need you, man. Shrimp is top tier. It is, right? And Controller says, that's unfortunate, Banks. I had salmon for lunch. You should eat more fish. It's good. Also, shark. Shark is legit. I don't want to eat a shark? That's... No. Aren't sharks endangered? I don't want to eat a shark. Come on. That's not good. Invisible says, not bad. I got lucky about a year ago. Yeah, that was a one-hit, man. So easy. Picked up 3 copies of a card worth $1,000. Oh my. Each for 500. Super stoked. And the year before that, picked up a card worth 2,000 for 500. Yo, man, that's some high-level trading right there. Yo, that's some good purchases. I acquired my 5th badge. It was kind of easy peasy. He uses all ground type Pokemon. I use all water type Pokemon. Better luck next time. Ah, Bulldoze. I remember that one. Well, I suppose. Come this way. What are we doing? Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho? Yeah, that's a cool one. I never played, but I know of Yu Yu Hakusho. Good dancers are crucial for putting on a good show. Dancers? What? Did I miss something? Got a gym badge too. I knew you could do it. You know, my partners are the reason I was able to get that badge. I'm sure there's more connecting us to each other than Pokeballs. That's all there is. The stolen Purloin's feelings will never be what they were. Oh, so you two squirts know each other, huh? We both ain't bad. Though I want to show you something. Wait, I just remembered. Clay. Why, what's the reason? Why have you forgiven Team Plasma? There's always room for folks to grow and change, ain't there? And if you only go after what you think is right, you might end up rejecting all thoughts and opinions other than your own. That's mighty dangerous. That what one of those compromises adults are supposed to make? Whatever, I'm gonna fight Team Plasma. But yeah, what were you wanting to show us? Ever heard of the Pokemon World Tournament? Trainers from all over the world gather on up to see who's toughest. Well then, I'll be waiting for you at the south end of town. Alright, sounds good. The tournament to decide who's strongest, huh? Right on! Time for some special training. Alright, later, buddy. Tilapia? I think that's how you spell it? Tilapia, what's it? I don't know what that is. That just sounds like it's a bad term. Manura says, haven't ate fish since 2015. When I moved back to the East Coast, I'm probably gonna eat a lot more. Yo, you got to, man. I know I can't really say anything in that matter, but it's good for you. Sharks are everywhere and they would eat you, so you should eat them first. And gummy sharks are best sharks? Yo, look, man. I don't know. Last I heard, you know, like sharks are endangered, and the eating of sharks should be frowned upon, because it's like again, I think there's like, because there's a lot of different species of shark or whatever, but a lot of the ones that are eaten or whatever are the endangered ones. At least that's what I've been told. I'm not exactly an expert. I'm not constantly reading articles on sharks and the consumption of them. The cave down there is the Relic Passage. It's recently discovered, but amazingly it's... Wait, where was it connected to again? You're useless. Is there an electric gym? I beat the electric gym like an hour ago. Your hometown fish and chips is godlike? Yeah, Nura? Here we are. What do you think? Great building, huh? Here's what the Pokemon World Tournament takes place. Ain't you purty? Follow me, Tads. Tads? What's it? How do you call a person a Tad? What does that mean? And Anura, I thought you were like US based. I don't know any US places that are like fish and chips. I didn't hear of fish and chips until I went to Australia. And like I would see it in like English media, I guess. And when I say English, I mean like actual English, not US. Inviso says, currently my goal is to attain a copy of every type of printing, so first edition foil, unlimited foil, first edition non-foil, unlimited non-foil, finish all of them but the unlimited foil collection. Need 58 more? Yo, good luck with that. Might well finish this game with Anura? I think I can. Inviso, do you ever actually plan on selling them or are you keeping them? I've been collecting for near 15 years now. I don't think I could bring myself to ever sell them. That's fair, man. Binks' Texan voice is amazing. Thanks. And Talapia, it's a fish, it's pretty common. Oh, okay. Talapia, I'll remember that. And don't eat sharks, eat swordsfish. They are also tasty. Pufferfish? Aren't those like poisonous? Or eat tuna or salmon or cod or catfish or any fish, because fish is awesome. I mean, I'm not against eating fish that aren't endangered. I'm completely cool with that. We somehow started talking about seafood. Yep. Haven't had a chance to eat puffer, but that's something you really want to try. Oh man, I know it's like really rare for someone to die from eating pufferfish, but like I've read about it, so it's something I would never want to do personally. No, it's tilapia? Tilapia. Got it. This time I'm going to have you participate in the Driftvale tournament. Anything goes in this here tournament. 8 people will be participating, and if you win 3 times, you're the champion. Why'd you call me too? I'm busy looking into something. You know something, Charon? The one who's gotta show everyone what Pokemon battling means is you. And your pal ain't here either. I'm counting on the power of youth, cause everyone locks up and comes styles. Okay, whenever you're ready, get on over to reception. Man, oh man, never change, Clay. The tournament itself does look pretty fun. Okay, I'll go register. Me too. Senpai, come on, let's have some fun. We'll battle, plain and simple. Are we good? Yo, Terranel to 25 bits saying yo, Terranel in the house. How is SuperTwoU doing? Let's have a party as we are halfway through the work week. Yo, man, that's always a good reason to celebrate. Gotta enjoy that time, man. It's like, look, almost to the weekend. Whenever you're ready, get on over to reception. Welcome to the Pokemon World Tournament. Will you participate? Yes. Which tournament will you participate in? The Driftveil one? Please choose the Pokemon that will participate. Invisa, Winura, Ten Samurai. Confirm. Done, your registration is complete. Right this way, please. Troy says Puffer has to be prepared in a certain way. It can be dangerous if prepared incorrectly because the poison sacs can kill you. Exactly! I'm not into eating poisonous animals. I'm really not. Especially if they have every now and then killed someone. I'm just not down. Driftveil tournament starts now. First timer Senpai enters. Yo, let's go Senpai! Nerd says Connecticut specifically. It even has a lot of cities and stuff named after English ones, like New London. Oh, okay, so that's a Connecticut thing? Interesting. Winter Kirby's pushing his limits in order to find his important Pokemon. Try Cobra Heart? Cobras aren't dangerous at all? I mean, I assume the Cobra Heart itself isn't poisonous, but I don't just eat random animals, man. I really don't. I mean, I don't know if that's like so American of me, but I don't know, man. He sure likes things loud and flashy, doesn't he? Well, whatever. It's time to go all out. Like, I don't like the idea of eating insects, even though I know like there's a lot of cultures and countries, whatever, that like eat insects. I've never thought about eating a snake, like at all. I don't want to eat a deer. I don't want to eat a bunny rabbit. I don't want to eat a shark. I don't want to eat... I don't know, man. I don't want to eat most animals. I really don't. It just feels weird to me. Alright, he's level 25. Let's go with the Zen Headbutt, I guess. That's gonna really hurt. Poor Inviso, man. He's trying his best. He's just been up against some unfortunate situations, man. I mean, I can swap, but... if I swap, I'm probably gonna lose, so... sorry, Inviso, just do your best! Alright, let's get an in there, man. Miyakatro saying it's not, but the heart is cut out of the Cobra and served warm. Your deer is amazing, you need to try it, also Rabbit is awesome. I do not want to eat any of those. Oh god, we're going to get in this conversation again. Poor Binks. I'll get you to eat deer at one point, it all happened. Why would I eat a deer? Why did I Aqua Tail the grass-type Pokemon? I might be a little distracted. Well, the second Aqua Tail will get the job done. Rabbit is greater than deer? I wouldn't... I don't know, man. It just sounds so weird to me. I can't imagine eating a bunny rabbit. I just can't. Nurse says I eat goats. Some people think that's weird, but meh, it's my culture. Yeah, it's fair, man. I'm not hating on anyone that eats things that I don't eat. Like, I just, you know, feel a certain way about it. That's just how I feel. But, like, I'm not vegetarian. Like, I eat plenty of, you know, like, you know, chicken, cow, whatever, all that stuff, pigs. Bacon's delicious, man. Bacon is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm not against the consumption of animals. There's just certain animals that I just feel weird about eating, and I don't really want to eat them. But if someone else wants to eat them, more power to you. Except for endangered animals. Don't eat those. Don't eat endangered animals. That should go without saying. The winner of the first round is Senpai. Still, Pokemon sure look like they're having a lot of fun when they battle. Inviso says, I'm used to being the sacrifice. It's okay, Banks. I'm sorry, Inviso. First round, Senpai versus Winter Kirby. But at Clash of Wills, Senpai has slightly surpassed the opponent. The first round, Naomi versus Charon. An overwhelming victory for Charon. Uh-oh. Yo, King Hippo with the hose. Yo, King Hippo was streaming for a minute, huh? Was today one of those Stardust Valley days? Is that what the game's called? No, Stardew. Stardew Valley, excuse me. Stardust is Sonic. But yeah, no, man. Hopefully that was going good. Or no, he was still in randomizer? That's fair, that's fair. Yo, hopefully the randomizer went well. The first round, Chorus versus Sune. The opponent couldn't do much at all. The winner is Chorus. Yo, do you have to say that out loud? They're still in the building. The first round, Tristan versus Minoru. It was a jaw-dropping seesaw match. The winner is Tristan. Let's move on to the next battle. Knock them out! In this corner, the young Pokemon trainer battling for his ideals, Charon! Win, go! The second round, Charon versus Senpai. I'm not very scared of him. I'm as thrilled as I can be to battle here against you, the first challenger I battled as a gym leader. I'm sure you've learned something about Pokemon during your journey. Now I'm going to see if your bond with your Pokemon has grown stronger. Alright, let's go. Crowley says, because I will give you beef and you'll enjoy it, then I'll break the news that it's deer and you'll realize it's delicious and wonderful. And dude, goat is awesome. Well, I'm glad to see you don't have any of my closed-mindedness about eating animals, Controlius. You're quite the opposite. Now a lamb, but it's just a baby! Leave the lambs alone! Or no. Man. Valiant says, I've eaten shark and it was as good as a steak. Yo, don't eat the shark. Don't do it, man. Anura says, if you guys are ever in Florida or the Bahamas, you gotta eat... What? Conch? It's the mollusk that lives in conch shells and it's delicious, especially with fries? I'd try that. I would totally try that. I don't know what that is, but, you know, why not? One day, Inviso. One day you'll be able to take the hits. Then they stop selling it because it's endangered? Exactly! Let's not eat the sharks. Let's not do that. If anyone sees someone trying to sell them a shark, be like, no, man. I'm not interested. Like, no, man, only 500 Pokédollars. You better kill that ASAP? Oh, what, the Stoutlands? I wasn't scared of him. Oh, the Cincinnati. If that has Bullet Seed, I'll be really scared. Katro says, lamb is delicious and part of my culture. Even share it if you want, but only a little bit because it's awesome. Also, lamb burgers are awesome. Valiant says it's fine to eat rats though, they'll never be endangered. Yeah, no man, again, like, you know, I have nothing against people eating whatever animals. I myself, I'm not a vegetarian. I love, like, yeah, pig, chickens, cows, they're all delicious, man. They're all delicious. But just as long as it's not endangered. And again, I'm still disgusted by the idea of eating certain animals. Like, you know, because like it sounds weird, right? I'll be like, no, I would never eat a deer. And you're like, well, that's weird. Or I'd never eat a goat. And you're like, that's weird. And I'm like, well, I'll never eat like a dog. And you're like, well, yeah, no. Like, why would you eat a dog? Like, and some people do eat dogs and cats and stuff. People eat all sorts of animals. I made it where I am because Pokemon were by my side. Perhaps we need to think about why Pokemon help us, not in terms of Pokemon and trainers, but as a relationship between living beings. That's fair. Squirrel? Squirrel is better than it should be? Yo, man. There was this girl trying to sell me on Squirrel once, man. I just wasn't as southern as she was. I couldn't do it. I'm so happy I got to see this battle. Big applause for Senpai. The second round, Chorus versus Tristan. An overwhelming victory for Chorus. Which trainer will win the Driftvale tournament? Unless he's OP, I'm feeling pretty confident. And it comes down to this match. Senpai enters. This would be the first title win. Driftvale tournament, the final round. The opponent is entering the arena. It's Colrez. His wish is to bring out the power of Pokemon. Send them flying! Here they come! Fight! A deer tastes like horse? I wouldn't eat a horse either! I really wouldn't. I'm not down. Woman's down for any kind of food? Fair enough, man. Human? Nah, we're not going there. This is a family-friendly stream. As a researcher, it is the truth and the ideal ways things should be that I seek. The latent power of Pokemon. What is the best way to bring it out? If possible, I want it to be the trust between trainers and their Pokemon, just as it has always been. Look forward to you teaching me that this is indeed true. Eh, we'll see, man, we'll see. Dogs sound like the meat would be rough. Controllius, no, man. Oh, jeez. And let's see, but seriously, in about 10-15 years or so, the supermarkets will start selling things like cooked insects? Yeah, I imagine. I keep hearing about that. YouTube's trying to prepare me, and I'm like, that just looks disgusting. I remember when I was a kid, they were giving out these, like, suckers at this anime convention that I went to, and they had bugs in them. Like, I had this one sucker, and it had, like, I think it was like a hornet in it, and I was like, I'm not eating this. I did lick it a little bit, but I didn't want to get to the bug. It was icky. But, that Magneton is totally gonna wreck my team. I'm not ready for this. I don't eat horse? Are you serious? Legit, go to Italy. Mortadella is big there. I don't know what that is. Mortadella? I assume that has something to do with horse. Bye, Vizzo! Yeah, no, I'm not eating a horse. I refuse. Random Goose has eaten horse before. Pretty good meat. That's fair. I'm not gonna judge someone else for eating, you know, whatever animals they eat. As long as they're not endangered. So if he eats a horse, that's fine. I'm just saying, I personally wouldn't want to eat a horse. You love puns, Controllies? I do also like puns. I just wasn't ready for that one. Guys are eating friendly stallions? Yo, they are friends. You don't eat your friends. Also, hey chat and thanks. Yo, hi Grand Medusa. Psyduck's not happy about this electric type? No, man. He's not been having a good time. And Nura, on the other hand, has just kind of been sweeping up the whole tournament. Nura says I ate cheddar worms before. That was interesting. Yo, I'm open to the idea of chocolate ants, because when I was a little kid, I had a book about this kid that wanted to eat chocolate ants, and I've always been curious. Always. The winner is... Senpai! And yo, ants, man, they are not endangered. They outnumber us by a gargantuan amount. Just as I expected, your Pokemon must be happy to be by your side. You bring out the best in your power. This concludes the Driftvale tournament. See you in the next one! Well, that was some top level commentary, I guess. That was an important critical hit. Yo, man, the damage we can get, we take those. Senpai, as a result of your victory, you will be awarded battle points. Oh man, 1 BP! Let's go! I'm gonna buy so many things with that.
An outstanding battle, Runts. Now everybody's gonna want to join in on this here tournament and show their stuff.
Hey, you two! Haven't you got any wild and crazy Pokemon battles to show me? Guess I'll have to enter the tournament myself and rock the audience right out of their seats.
See what I mean? People are pouring in already. If the strongest trainers from all over join in, it'll raise up everybody's level of skill. And then, little old Driftvale City will grow even more and make a heap of money. So keep on busting these battles and riling everybody up. See ya.
Alright, bye! Nurse says, I'll stick to chicken, pigs, cows, turkeys, and goats. Nothing else for me. Oh, that's fair, man. Unova gym leaders will probably participate in order to improve their skills. That's pretty cool, I like that. Like, that was my favorite thing in Generation 4, I think it was in Platinum. You could go to, like, the island, like, there was these 4 islands in the top right, and you could battle the old gym leaders. It was so cool. I barely recognized you in Senpai. You are way different from when we battled in Aspertia City. Traveling with Pokemon makes everyone grow so much. Uh-oh. What was that just now? Going after him. Senpai, come with me. Stop. Uh-oh. There's no reason for you to stick your necks into something so dangerous. The Pokemon I'm looking for. My little sister's Purloin. It might be with them. I'm going too. I've got his back. I don't understand. It's not courage, it's recklessness. Does he think anything is possible simply because he has Pokemon with him? No, not possible. All trainers in Pokemon are bound to one another by Pokeballs. Then maybe it is this bond that will allow trainers to overcome the impossible if they trust their partner Pokemon. Sure, guy. Alright, what are we saying? Chat was going a little fast. But yeah, Anura was saying all those things, because yeah, I'll agree with all of those. Like, I'm not huge on turkey, like, I'll eat turkey, but, like, I vastly prefer, like, chicken. Duck's okay, I'm not big on duck either, but, yeah, nah, goat, definitely not. I've never eaten goat, I don't ever want to. Sounds so icky. How are we doing? Yo, we're doing good, man. How filling can bugs be, though? Yo, I imagine in you know, if chocolate ants actually taste good, right? That, like, you would get, like, this giant bag of chocolate ants and it would be like eating popcorn. Like, it's kind of disgusting, but at the same time, I'm willing to try. I would try chocolate ants. I don't know if it would be any good, though. I don't know, man. Like, the thought of, like, seeing ants might, like, really turn me off from it. But the idea, open to the idea, for now. Honestly, way more than you'd expect. Yeah, like, I assume it could be filling. Like, it has to be. No, I know it is. But there's people, like, in countries, they eat, like, roaches and centipedes and stuff, and, like, they're good to go. I would never do that, but they do. Yo, you love fried crickets? Fried crickets. That sounds weird, but I'm sure that's also normal in certain places. Bear is worth trying? You eat bears? No, like, all the bears are endangered too, aren't they? Is there a bear that's, like, not endangered right now? You don't eat the endangered animals, Controllers. The ship. Why is it so cold? And it seems like it's disguised as an old sailboat. That can't be it, right? Uh-oh. Why should you care? By the time we're done with you, it won't matter anyway. You guys, seriously, this is Team Plasma's base? Uh-oh. Correct answer. That's why, as you can see, there are so many of us here. Is this all? I think you need more backup. Ha ha ha! Ooh, I'm so scared, big tough guy. Okay, pulverize these punks. Plasma! Hey, just to let you know, I'm about to unleash my rage. You're first. I'm really not scared of Team Plasma. They're just a bunch of jerks. Control says, I mean, my uncle hunts, so he got a bear and decided he wasn't going to waste it. But he shouldn't hunt bears because they're endangered, right? Or maybe it was good at the time. I don't know what the exact circumstances were. Let me not just, you know, throw out, you know, these wild accusations. I don't know the situation. Turkey is once a year, of course. Yes, obviously. No one's just going around eating all the turkeys. Why did I sit headbutt? That's super effective. So we're only 3 Pokemon allowed in the tournament? Yes. There are only 3 allowed, but I also only have 4 Pokemon. What was that? Not very painful. Read the rest of the messages about the bear banks? Oh, okay. There's more bear messages? The Automod blocked a message. A buddy that was a little bit southern, so you got to try a squirrel and possum. Yo, I would never eat a squirrel or a possum. Like, possum, just the idea of it just sounds so disgusting to me. And like, squirrel just is weird, man. That's just weird. Like, I understand that people eat frogs, but I wouldn't eat a frog either. But like, frog makes more sense to me than squirrel. Still wouldn't do it though. Next, hurry up already. It's my turn, actually, it's Trubbish time. Let's see, bear. It takes literal hours to make the bear. Didn't want to waste the bear. No one complains when you shoot something that is trying to eat you. Yo, please tell me it's not like an episode of South Park though, right? You know? It's coming right for us! As long as it's not that situation, man. Please no. Please no. Don't be that guy. Most bears are not endangered. Not all bears are endangered. I mean, bears in the U.S., I could have sworn were like... I mean, I'm not, you know, super knowledgeable on the bears. I just keep hearing about how grizzly bears are endangered, so... Again, that's still just a weird idea to me, to eat a bear. It doesn't make sense. Hey, I'm not weak to poison in this generation. Turkey is fine if you can cook. I think turkey is okay at best. Like, literally okay. Wait, who else is fighting me? Or are we all good? I guess I should help him out. No, are we... Is everyone, like, done? Oh, we're gonna fight. The piece of cake, go back up Charon? Oh, okay, let's do it. Wait, no, we're not gonna fight? Oh, okay, now we're good. Would you seriously give up on gummy bears? Yo, I will eat gummy bears. Gummy bears are delicious and amazing. Gummy bears are great. I love gummies, but, like, it's different. Very different. Possum? I know, right? You gave me possum the same way I'm going to give you deer. In disguise. Yo, man, you can't be sneaking people possum. That's real gross, man. That's real gross. And Nurse says, not the frogs, that's my name. Yeah, some people eat frogs, man. Grandma throws gun next to it. He's got a gun, shoot, shoot. I know, right? I don't want that to be the situation. It's like, nah, man, you know, that bear's endangered. I can't shoot it. Oh no, I dropped my gun. Oh, the bear's got my gun. He's coming right for us. See, you know, he wasn't killing this endangered animal. He was saving my life. Oh man. You can go exotic by eating bats or bees? I mean, I guess bees are in the same, like, sphere as ants, and I'm open to the idea that, and I guess as long as you remove the stingers. Yo, it is so gross, right? In Japan, they have these things, I believe they're called giant Asian hornets, right? And these things can be, like, as big as your hand, dude. They can be as big as your hand, like, as big as, well, okay, that's maybe more the queen, but, like, they'll be as big as a baseball. Like, these bees are huge, they're gargantuan, or they're not bees, they're hornets. But, like, they're so big, dude. They're so big. They're way bigger than any bug should ever be, right? And, like, they're just ridiculous. Like, they'll take out entire honeybee hives, like, all by themselves, man. Okay, it might take a few of them, but, like, it's ridiculous. Because, like, the honeybees, man, they don't stand a chance. They get destroyed. And, these giant Asian hornets, every now and then, like, it's super rare. But every now and then, like, they'll kill people. Like, it happens, right? Like, there'll be a farmer out in the middle of nowhere, and they'll actually stumble across some giant Asian hornets. And he's done, man. Like, 'cause they're way too big. They're way too big. You're not coming back from that. And yo, let's go, Inviso, let's evolve. Let's go, man. But yeah, these Japanese people, man, they're like, what? A giant Asian hornet? It took down one of our people? Nah, no problem. And then they get all these hornets, man, and they deep fry them, and they're like, yeah, delicious. Giant hornets, man. You just deep fry them. I can't do that. I can't do that, man. No. Thanks, you've really become much stronger. How about Winter Kirby next, okay? He just said he could deal with it himself. I'm gonna end this, so back me up. Okay, Plasma Punk. Are you the thief who stole Purloin and Aspertia 5 years back? Well, at least he's dedicated. Alright, Controller says, I mean, he was hunting deer, and the bear started climbing his freeze stand. So there was one less bear. That is absolutely understandable, man. Like, if the bear was endangered or not, I don't know about this specific bear. But, like, if your life is in jeopardy, and, like, I know this might make some people upset, but yeah, no, if your life is in jeopardy, you have to defend yourself. Like, that is completely understandable. Like, it's not like, well, the bear's endangered, guess I'll just get mauled. Or maybe, you know, appeal to the bear's goodwill. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Bats sound worse than a dove? So much work for so little reward? It sounds gross, man. I gotta heal Inviso. I figured that, I would get healed in this event, but that has not yet happened. B Junior says, I love how the Pokemon sound bites haven't changed a bit since the GBA versions. I mean, they have here and there, but yes, this is the DS version. Because, yeah, this is Generation 5. Yeah, Generation 5 was pretty close to Generation 3, Generation 4. So, just listen to this music, man. The music's really good. Alright, what else? Next, Control is gonna say he eats raccoons and skunks. Yo, it sounds like he's eaten everything, man. I don't know what he hasn't eaten. D-Train says, speaking of weird foods, anyone here tried blue? I don't know what that is. Would you eat a Grimer? It's literally toxic waste, so no. Also, I would never eat a Pokemon. I could never do that. Like, cause like it's one thing, right, with animals here, like in the real world. Like I wouldn't eat dolphin, for example. I would not eat a dolphin. I also think I wouldn't really want to eat an octopus, or at least certain ones, man. I'm told they're like super intelligent, man, and like I'm not fond of eating animals that are like really intelligent. I think that's weird. I think that's really weird, man. Not a fan. But yeah, Pokemon? No, man. Like these Pokemon are incredibly intelligent. Like, cause you know, with like octopus or whatever, like I can understand, you know, people feeling one way or the other. But like Pokemon, like these are like creatures, man, that you know, they understand the world around them. They communicate with each other. They communicate with humans a lot of the time, even though they don't speak the same language. Some of them, like Alakazam, have an IQ that's like higher than the most intelligent human. So it's like, how do you eat Pokemon? That's ridiculous. Well now, why don't you tell me everything you know about Purloin? Good idea. There are a lot of things I want to ask about as well. What is going on? Uh-oh. Oh, good grief. You're the person who is shivering in the cold storage, right? Wasn't your name Zinzolin? You're going to have to tell me what you're planning to do with this ship. You! Once again, we will use the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon, and we will rule the Unova region. Curious trainers, we shall not let you run around as you please. Shadow Triad, get them out of here. Uh-oh. By the way, we are not your... I know, but kick them out of here now. Move. Uh-oh. I feel like I didn't have much of a choice. The Shadow Triad, what's their deal anyway? Ah, Team Plasma, where did you vanish to? Shadow Triad. With their superhuman powers, they can immobilize people and then disappear. I'm more concerned with that than Zolan said. Once again, we will use the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. We will rule the Unova region. What could that mean? Legendary Dragon-type Pokemon Reshiram and Zekrom aren't in Unova anymore. Senpai, there's something I want to look into, so I'm going to head to Route 6. Careful out there. Okay, that was interesting. Alright, what were we saying? I gotta catch up with chat. Chat's pretty OP. Nurse says, I want to try it so bad, but I need to be authentic. What do you want to try? What, the raccoons and skunks? Please, no. Woman says, nah, if a bug pops or squishes, can't do it. If it only crunches, that's fine. Also, would Grimer taste be like Flan? No, it's toxic waste. It would taste like toxic waste. That's what it would taste like, because that's what it is. Invazo becoming older, stronger, better. Yeah, he's getting there, man. Carl says, well, I'm gonna drop out. I really am getting hungry talking about these wonderful meats of deer and bear and fish. So I'm gonna eat beef. Y'all have fun and get good, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Controlius. And I don't know why they changed the sounds. Controlius says, no, haven't eaten raccoon and skunk, but I'm not opposed to them. Octopus is amazing, they're delicious, and should be tried by everyone. Nurse's Blue is developing bird embryo, considered a delicacy in the Philippines. I mean, the idea of it, like saying it out loud, sounds pretty bad, but nope, our eggs aren't developed at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. Cause like cracking open an egg and like just having yolk, that feels pretty okay with me. Cracking open an egg and a baby chicken popping out. I'm not fond of eating baby chickens. They're cute and adorable. Like, I have a picture on Facebook of me holding up a baby chicken, and I would never eat it. It is a cute little baby chicken. But, you know, if it was a lot older, you know, that might change. Oops, I didn't want to go in there. 100% down for calamari. Yo, I don't judge, man. I'm trying not to judge. Like, I wouldn't eat it. Like, I definitely would not eat that, but I can understand that other people would. I'm not gonna judge you. Let's see. Raw food? I mean, I have eaten raw eggs in the past, but it's disgusting. I was like younger and I'm like, I need to be like real, you know, manly and muscular and all that stuff. You know, I was falling for all that, you know, all that stereotypical stuff, man. And so like I was like, yeah, I had like a cup and I just like cracked multiple eggs into it and I was like, yep, I'm just gonna drink this in one gulp. It was disgusting and I never did that ever again. Fried octopus? What? You don't like that? What about sushi? I'm not fond of sushi in general. I mostly don't like fish. I think a lot of fish tastes disgusting, or at least just really bland. And then a lot of it, like, I'll enjoy just if it has a lot of butter, but at that point, I'm just eating it because I like butter, and that's not very healthy. So, you know, I'm not too huge into fish. Fish can taste good though, it can. But I prefer it to definitely be cooked. I'm not into raw fish. But yo, shrimp though. Shrimp and crab, amazing. Absolutely, for sure. Have I tried eating oysters? No, I've never tried to eat an oyster before. I don't know what that would taste like. But I'd be down to try it. And Nurse says also I was talking about wanting to try balut. I want it to be authentic when you do it though. Fair enough, good sir. Fair enough. Yeah, man, I am not huge on eating baby animals. I don't want to eat a baby cow. I don't want to eat a baby pig. I don't want to eat a baby chicken. And you know, those are the animals that I am 100% okay with eating, but I don't want to eat baby versions of them. So, take any other animal, and I don't want to eat the baby version of that either. I'm not huge in eating baby animals. Oh, when was the last time I saved? It's been a minute. I should probably save. East Coast? Yeah, East Coast represent. And yo, Winter Kirby! What up, man? Yo, we got Winter Kirby back in here. Take me home, country roads, where I belong, West Virginia? Nah, man. I was in West Virginia once, like, just traveling through. It was a very comfortable experience, man. I do not like West Virginia. To be fair, I have a very limited experience with it. I'm sure there's good people there, but no, man. Not a good experience. Let's see. Volume says fish tastes bland. A good, fresh fish cooked properly shouldn't taste bland except maybe some white fishes. Got you. I mean, I'm not huge on, like, fish. Like, I haven't eaten all these different types of fish. I've experimented just a little bit, and, I wouldn't really know. You try oysters but not calamari? Well, yeah, I don't understand, because, like, with calamari, right, like, that's octopus, yeah? And I think eating octopus is, like, weird, man. Like, that's in the same field as, like, dolphins, I think. But, like, eating oysters? That's fine. It's just an oyster. Like, I don't know if that would taste delicious, though. If it doesn't taste good, I won't eat it. That Pokemon hit way too hard. A woman says, man, I'm in KY, and I have more access to good seafood than you, apparently. No. That is not true. I have access to a lot of seafood. There is seafood all around me. I just choose not to eat it. Like, and actually, it's not so much that I've been choosing not to eat it. It's just that I don't think about it. Like, I'm a pretty routine guy. I do the same things pretty much day in, day out. And so I don't really think about the fact that I haven't really eaten fish in a while. And now that we've talked about this here, I kind of want to go somewhere and try to, just find some good restaurant that prepares good fish. You know, see what people recommend. See if I can find something that I would enjoy. That would be nice. You remember when Invisit would die in one hit? Yeah, he's much stronger, man. He's come a long way. Do I like Georgia? I've never been to Georgia, so I have no opinion. Like, I wanted to go to Georgia once. I planned on driving there, but it was a really long drive. I was really only gonna go there if one of my friends was willing to do the road trip with me, because I knew I was gonna be bored out of my mind. But yeah, he didn't want to go, which was fine, because I think, yeah, no, he's not from Georgia, but I think he has family in Georgia, and he doesn't like it there, so I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fair. And I wasn't really that gung-ho to go. But again, I've never been there, so I don't have a personal opinion. Woolman says West Virginia it's like the sketchy roads you don't take in KY, at least for my small exposure. Yo, man, there are certain roads that you'll start going down, and like they just turn real creepy, and it's like, no, man, I'm not going there. Oh, calamari is squid? Okay. I don't know. If it's squid, calamari is a lot smarter than oysters. And squids are really smart? Okay, okay. Yeah, squid and octopus is not really something that I'm like huge into wanting to try to eat. I don't like the idea of eating animals that are like really intelligent. It just feels weird to me. But I get it, some people do, and they think it's delicious, and that's more power to them. I'm not gonna tell people how to live their lives. Mono water challenge? You mean how you play every gen? Yep, that's right, man. That's right. But yeah, this is actually the first mono water playthrough I've ever done on stream. I've never done one on stream before. I've played mono water on Pokemon Showdown, and I've played mono water in competitive battles for Sun and Moon on stream, but never actual playthrough. So people are finally starting to see the truth and the justice. Nerd says, I hope you do. If you have a local pork chop, that's always the best. I mean, I don't want to prepare the fish myself. I am not a cook. No, sir. I want to find someone that can make really, really good dishes for me. Invisible says, I was in Virginia once with my friend, his family, as we were going to Florida. We stopped in a McDonald's and the entire place was staring at us. Creeped us out. We left ASAP. We were afraid. Yeah. No, I understand, man. That is what my experience was like in West Virginia. I mean, I didn't think quite as far as you did, but I felt very singled out, and I was worried. I didn't like the looks I was getting, so yeah, no, I wasn't about hanging out there for very long. But yeah, we were just stopping for a little bit. We weren't trying to be in there for a long time. But yeah, we were just going through West Virginia to somewhere else. I can't remember where. I'd hate Atlanta? Yeah, you think so? And the only thing from the sea I wouldn't ever eat is a sea cucumber. Yeah? What's up with sea cucumbers? I mean, I'm not saying, oh man, sea cucumber. Like, I don't know. I don't know about all that. I've seen pictures of the things. They don't look very, delicious. Woman was saying we were in LA, and some woman instantly recognized our accent. That day forward, I fight my heritage. It happens, man. It happens. It's interesting to me, because, I don't know, I like to think that I sound, mostly northern, with like, you know, I have some southern inflection. So generally, people assume all sorts of random things about me. People assume I'm all sorts of different ethnicities. People assume, you know, I'm brought up in all sorts of different cultures. It changes every day. And then, like, when I tell people I'm mostly Irish, they never believe me. Which feels bad, but it is what it is. The struggle when you have 95 bits? Yo, man, 95 bits! That's a lot more than I have, man. I gave all my bits to my little sister. I was hanging out on her stream, and she was telling people that they had to drop all of her bits. I can't remember what the cause for, but she was like, everybody has to drop all of their bits right now. And I thought that was really funny. And I was hoping I could convince a couple other people to do it. So yeah, I dropped all of my bits in her stream. I had like 785, I think, and I just donated that. And yeah, a couple people followed up, so that was cool. So I currently have 0 bits. I've not been able to watch any ads since. Feels real bad, man. You'll really hate Atlanta? I really hate it? And yo, winner with the 100 bits. All of my bits went to Corey in the house. Yo, thanks for the 100 bits, Winner Kirby, man. Yeah, no, Winner Kirby, he joined me when I was doing that. Just super cool, man. Super cool. Winter Kirby's way too nice. But yeah, he doesn't just support Senpai, he supported me too. Both the members of SuperTwoU. Yo, anybody that supports my little sister, I'm gonna be very appreciative of. You know, she's my little sister, man. I want her to do really well. And yo, the fact that he makes me want to play Cory in the house, I'll get over that. It'll be okay. The Virginias are all weird banks. This is fair. I have not been all around Virginia. Virginia's a big state, you know. You always have to have that perspective, right? Because it's really easy to be like, yeah, I'm from such and such state. All the people are like this. And it's like, states are really big, you know? Like, have you been to every city? Have you been around every city? I have not. Like, my own state, I've only been to a few areas. I don't know everyone everywhere. There's all sorts of cultures and different people. How much has he donated to Cory in the house? Everything. So much. It's a little bit ridiculous. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think it has like I think it has like 120 votes right now. I want to say it's at 120. Oh, Senpai, can you come with me for a moment? And Winter Kirby has single-handedly put it into 3rd place. Yup. Yeah, no, that'll put it at 121. Alright, so no one really talks about it, but the record shows that there was a sudden drop in temperature near Lacunosa town. It was only for a moment, but it went down as low as 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Not only that, but similar temperatures were recorded around Castelia City and Driftvale City. On top of that, that incident with Team Plasma. I think this needs some investigation before things go bad. Hate cold weather though. I'll give you this. The hidden machine that contains surf. With this, please go to different places and check what's going on. Okay, that's cool. Yo, the stairs? Yeah, man, I don't like the stairs. No, sir. Goldman says, I don't know, I remember liking your stream immediately because of how nice your voice is. Oh yeah, is that how it went? Yo, that's cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry to have slowed you down. Some strange things may be happening, so be careful on your journey. Sea cucumbers eat all the dirt in the sea, and they look super gross. Yeah, that's really fair. Yeah, I'm mostly Irish. I am mostly Irish. I am Irish on both sides of my family. I am mostly Irish. That is the, so like, 'cause it's so annoying, right? Because, like, you can be, like, you'll have people that are, like, 1% Native American, and they'll say, I'm Native American. You'll have people that are, like, say, 10%, I don't know, they're, like, 10% French, and they'll say they're French. You'll have people that are 15% African American, they'll say they're African American. And it's like, I'm, like, over 50% Irish, and I'll say I'm Irish, and people just raise their eyebrows at me. How can you accept all these people for saying that they're all these other ethnicities, but people won't accept me for being Irish? It feels bad, man. It feels real bad. They won't. Nope. D-Train's... Oh, wait. No. Niglub says, yep, weird stars and fear of dying. Don't come here. Yeah, rip, man. And, Valiant says, I have nothing against Winter Kirby, except the fact he'll make you play Cory in the house. Anime Fan says, cool, I'm doing a bug-type mono challenge in Omega Ruby. It's pretty OP now, though, for where you are. Yo, that's awesome, man. Yo, I love mono-type challenges. I think they're really fun. I mean, I almost always do water. Like, every single time. But, still, just to use, like, one single type is really interesting. Because, like, you're gonna have trouble in certain areas of the game, and then other areas it'll be easier. And to see how that, you know, ebbs and flows throughout the, region, I think is interesting. Minus 58? I know, right? That's way too cold. Woman saying, lol, who's this random guy giving you expensive items? You're 100% something white? Yeah, that's fair. Since Ockler's just American. I mean, like, everyone, you know, can identify differently. Winter Kirby saying, too bad Banks didn't tell me how much he hates Sonic 06 before I started voting for Cory in the house. Yeah, that's a good thing, man, because I hate Sonic 06. And I'm glad that we beat it and we'll never have to play it ever again. I mean, yeah, there's like silver on there, but that's like all the way at the bottom still, right? Yeah, wait, there's Shadow. Whoa, where did Silver go? It was right next to Shadow, hold up. Shadow is all the way down there. Silver is... Where's Silver? Oh, there it is, It is... Okay, yep, it's like at 33. So it's way down there, no worries. But yeah, it has 14 votes, man. Yeah, I think Just Cook used to donate it towards that like once a week. It was crazy, man. But yeah, he wanted it. And a woman said, oh wait, I already read that. Read that too. Woman shrugged, yeah, it's all good. Tragic Tale. And Vexation says, Vinx, you're about as Irish as I am English. Are you? Are you as English as I am Irish? Because I'm mostly Irish. Are you mostly English? Like, let's see that, good sir. Let's see that. Cause like, it's really tough, right? Because people just judge you based off of appearance. And like, skin tone changes like really easily. Like, people don't realize it. Like, my brother has a completely different skin tone than I do. And it's like, you know, people are just like, oh yeah, he has totally different parents. Well, it's so annoying, man. It's so dumb. And then like, my sister Cinnamon, right? Like, my sister Cinnamon, you can't tell anymore because she dyes her hair all the time. But her natural hair color is dark. Like, it is mostly just black, right? But like when the sun's shining on her hair turns red. Like, she'll have all these red streaks through her hair, and like, that's natural. That's not her dyeing her hair. It's because of her heritage. But, you know, I wasn't quite blessed like that, you know? Like, that's just how it works. Like, you know, when you're getting, like, how to say this? Like, your genetic makeup, like, what exactly you get from your dad, what exactly you get from your mom, like, it's completely different, man. Like, between, siblings. Like, you're not always getting the exact same thing. So, like, Cinnamon and Gypsy as well, but Cinnamon got it the most. But yeah, out of, the three of us, like, you can tell, you can, see the Irish the most in Cinnamon. But she always dyes her hair, so not anymore. Vexation says, I am 50% English, so yes. Okay, yeah, that's fair, man, that's fair. That's fair. Vinx can't be Irish only because nobody ever believes him. That's no fair! Silver has 14? Yeah, it needs to stay down there, man. Woman says, I'm mostly water and skin, so if I'm mostly skin, I guess I'm mostly white. That's one way to look at it. You know, you're 150% black? Sun OP? Yo, that's extra black. That's fair. Winner is a citizen of Popstar? Yo, that's cool. Why is no one else just American? I mean, it just depends, right? Because you can be multiple things, right? Like, I am American. Like, I am. Like, there's no doubt about that. I was almost Australian. Like, I was almost an Australian citizen, but I would have been a dual citizen. And, you know, being, having that, citizenship, that just changes depending on, like, where you live. And, you know, if you live in an area long enough, you can just become, a different, nationality. Like, a nationality isn't necessarily your background. It just depends on how you identify, right? How you see yourself. Because you can be American, you can be Irish, you can be African American, you can be English, you can be French, you can be multiple things. But a lot of the time people look at you and just be like, well, you're just this. Which is funny, right? Because like in America, when people look at me, they mostly just go, well, you're black. And then when I go to Australia, they go, well, you're American. It's like, okay, that's interesting. But not everyone, right? Not everyone. Like, Aboriginals would see me and they would assume that I was also Aboriginal. But, you know, I'm not Aboriginal. But, again, it does make sense because, you know, like, my father is black and my mother is white. So, like, they're seeing that. Like, they can see, you know, because, like, that's what they were going through over there. I don't know if everyone knows about that, but that's definitely a thing. Nerd says, actual factual argument, Vinx can't be Irish because no luck. Oh man. You don't say you're African? Yeah, that's fair. And Grand Magusa says, my sister has red hair and my hair was white once and gets darker the older I get. So at one point it will turn bright again. Yeah, nah man, like that's definitely like hair color can go all over the place. Like there's a lot of people that'll be blonde when they're younger and then they'll have like brown hair, or you'll have people that have brown hair that then goes black or vice versa. Like hair color can change, man. Though usually hair doesn't become blonde. Though again, like yeah, no, like brown hair, man, like I know some people that yeah, no, actually, they'll have brown hair, they'll go out in the sun a lot, and then they're blonde. America's all that matters. I mean, if that's how you feel, like it depends. Like some people have a closer connection to their cultural heritage. So, you know, if you want to, you know, if you're like, yeah, I'm Asian American and my parents came over from Japan in like 18 whatever, blah blah blah, but like they still feel that connection. So like yes, they are American, but at the same time they can also be Japanese. Like you don't have to negate your ethnicity to accept your nationality. And at the same time, you can do that. You can be like, I don't connect with any of my Japanese culture. I've lived in America all my life. The people that came over were like my great-grandparents, and we've become more and more, our culture is purely American. Like that happens. Like I know a lot of Filipinos, for example, that like were either fresh off the boat, you know, where they're like they came over from the Philippines, like that person themselves, versus people who are what's it called? I can't remember the terminology, but yeah, people that their parents were the ones that came over, and so they've lived in America all their lives, and they've been more exposed to American culture. And it's really crazy because you'll have like these two girls, right? And they'll be like best friends, but like the way that they both hold themselves, the way that they talk, the way that they identify is completely different. A woman says, American male, white millennial, in debt, choose your identifier, I have 100 others. A nerd with the hard truths? Yeah, I do have no luck, unfortunately. It feels really bad, man. Your favorite identifier is probably former art student? Yeah, that's fair, man. Yeah, no, you can identify however you want to identify, man. That is completely cool. But yeah, I'm millennial as well. And it's so funny, right? Because millennial is like such a huge like span, and people keep being like, I'm not a millennial. It's like, well, were you born in like I don't know, how old are you? Were you born in like 1990? And they're like, yeah, I was born in 1990. Like, I'm so old. I'm not those crazy millennials. It's like, no, you are a millennial. You're just one of the older ones. Better pick up drinking if you want your Irish card back. Yo, man, me and drinking don't get along too well. We really don't. And does Fungus have a pig nose? I think it does, which is kind of weird. D-Train says, everyone has a point. Thanks for us having Irish in us. We sure are unlucky. I know, right, man? Yo, you would think me and D-Train would be way luckier than we are, but it's just not the case. Alright, Deerling, yeah, no, we're fine. Deerling's been kind of painful, but... Wilman says, I'm excited for Generation Z. Entering the office space, they are going to shake this stuff up. I hope. Yeah, man, I feel very good about Generation Z. I mean, like, who knows where things are gonna go, but, you know, like with millennials, like with us, man, I feel like a lot of us, you know, we're doing really, really good. We're learning about all these things. I don't want to go too into it because I don't want to be, like, political or anything. That's not for here. But, yeah, I feel like millennials are, you know, they're doing a lot of good in the world, and I feel like Gen Z will back that up. So I could be wrong, man, because, you know, culture typically swings back and forth. So, we'll see where it goes. 90s millennial? Yes, I was born in 89 myself. I'm a millennial. I was born in 1989. I am a millennial. Your cutoff is 85? Yeah. 85 to what, 2000? I am not sure exactly. But I know it's pretty wide. When does Gen Z start? That is a good question. Where do you live? In the hearts of millions. How are we doing on levels right now? 35, 38, 32, 23. Yo, Adeline, how are you not getting any levels? That is the experience share you're holding, right? It's holding an Oranberry? Why is it holding an Oranberry? I thought I gave it an experience share. Where's my experience share at? What? What? Where did my experience share go? Why does it have an Oranberry? The experience share is not there. Does Inviso have... He has it, doesn't he? Yep. Gosh darn it, Inviso, you're doing just fine at level 35. Gen Z is 96? Okay, okay. Yeah, Winter Kirby with the knowledge. Oh man. I worry about Generation Z though, man. Because it's like, a lot of Generation Z are growing up with like all this technology, right? Because like with us millennials, we grew up with that like, I mean, yeah, we did grow up with the transition of technology. How we went from like, you know, just a house having like that one phone that everyone used, and you couldn't use the internet at the same time someone was using the phone. We went from there to then like everyone has these cell phones, not just cell phones, but smartphones, and we can do everything, but you know, that was like a gradual process. So, and you know, our parents didn't really know like how to like handle that. And that, again, this is a very general statement. Then with like Generation Z, like they already have that. A lot of Generation Z is growing up like constantly watching Netflix. They got YouTube Kids, and YouTube Kids is not kids friendly. I don't know, man. I worry about them. Winter Kirby with their Google. Yo, man. Being informed is being informed. Regardless if that, you know, being informed was 2 seconds ago. It still happened. It still took place. Oh, you're Gen Z, J-Globes? Oh, okay. Now, Woman says millennials were part of the gradual process. Gen Z was like, what's dial-up and VHS, Grandpa? Yup. They have R-rated movies at their fingertips at birth. I know, right? That stuff is crazy. Because, like, a lot of these Gen Z kids, man, they have these smartphones, right? Like, I mean, not everyone's doing it, but a lot of Gen Z kids, like, they'll be in elementary school with their phones with unfiltered access to the internet. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. I do not think kids should have unfiltered access to the internet. But I mean, us millennials, a lot of us had unfiltered access to the internet, you know, once we were a little bit older. So it didn't hit all of us too hard, but man, that was a bad idea. Cause yeah, just think back to like AIM, AOL chat rooms and stuff, man. How to Catch a Predator? No, man, nah. you do not want that stuff. But I mean, at least we're more knowledgeable now than we were back then. I don't know. And Nurse says, excuse you guys, I definitely still watch technology change. Yeah, like, again, you know, just because, you know, say someone's a millennial or say someone's Generation Z doesn't necessarily mean that, because it's like, I mean, it depends, like, the area you grew up in, some areas are going to be slower than others, and then also if you're, like, at the start of Generation Z versus, like, say, halfway through or whatever. Aqua Ring is a dumb move, and I don't want to learn it. Why do you have a 3D printed save icon? I know, right? A 3D printed save icon. And yo, man, that picture on Facebook of that little girl, or not picture, that video, where she has a Game Boy, like I think it's like a Game Boy Color? Yeah, I think it's a Game Boy Color, a green one. And she's trying to play the video game, so she's like tapping on the screen. She just kind of looks at it weird, and then she taps on the screen some more. And it's like, no, there's buttons, you gotta press the buttons. But I understand, because like there's people that grew up and they've never encountered like game devices that you use with buttons. Like all of their games you play by touching the screen. So, because yeah, like even Because it's not like just because Generation Z is younger or whatever that they're necessarily always going to have the newest of hardware. A lot of them do though. But like even like the ones that like say play with the DS, like the DS still had the touchscreen. And so if they go back from the DS, it's like why doesn't the touchscreen work? A woman says, I'm only going to sensitize them to things like that. Or it's only going to sensitize them to things like that, and it won't be as big a deal. It gives them an unfiltered idea of how the world really works and helps them to fix it, instead of covering with a blanket. I mean, I guess, because like you hear about it, right? Like, there's kids that are being, there's kids in Generation Z that are being said that they have post-traumatic stress disorder because they're watching the news. They're watching like their favorite YouTubers like talking about certain things that like they should not have access to. And because of how young they are, they don't understand how to process these things. And so they're becoming depressed. And it's like children shouldn't be depressed. That's pretty bad, man. And let's see. A woman says she's 98. Who's 98? Oh man, my grandma's rotary phone just went out last week. Talk about a hassle learning how to use the number buttons on the 90s phone. Yo, man. But yeah, no, the old rotary. You just kind of spin it, man. Oh, geez. That's way back. Way back. Yo, why is this route so big? Asti is a city in Italy? Is it? I do not know these things. But yeah, automod can be weird. Don't trust Automod 100% of the time, more like 80%. Actually, maybe 60%. Yeah, no, that stuff is really cool, man. Like, I can remember being like in elementary school, and we would have computer day, and we would get all those like floppy disks, right, to play all these different games. And if you wanted to switch between games, you would switch between the floppy disks. Versus kids now, you know, they're just going to be applications. Like, they get handed out iPads, they get handed out laptops, and you know, like, all the programs are already installed or whatever. Crazy. Completely different experience. D-Trade saying, dude, I was boss at dialing people up on the rotary phone. Yo, I didn't do a lot of calling when I was a kid, but I would every now and then. And yeah, no, I thought it was fun. I liked how it flicked back after you chose the number. Right? They made you feel important? Yo, gotta feel important, man. Floppy disks were a mistake. I mean, they weren't the best, but... Yo, man. I had fun playing the games. It was good technology for the time. But, you know, like, obviously things are always going to improve, right? Like, you have computers that, like, came out back in the day, and it was like, yeah, man, this is the top of the line of computer. And versus now, you're gonna have like flash drives that can hold more data than the hard drive on that computer could. That Pokeball bounced up at me. Why, hello, Boomgus. Do any of you remember the tape rewinder or something like that? What, something specifically for rewinding tapes? I just rewound them in the VCR when I remembered. Because, like, yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of tapes I would give back to Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster? And yeah, no, sometimes they weren't rewounds. It is what it is. E-Train saying lots of games, Banks. My class had 2 Oregon Trail and Number Munchers. Yo, that's awesome, man. I never got to play Oregon Trail as a kid. I knew of it, but I never got to play it. But I definitely played Number Muncher, man. I was all about some Number Muncher. That game was so good. I mean, it was like, all you gotta do is really basic math, and then you get to munch the number. Let's go! I mean, it's so funny, right? Because, like, they're just getting you to do math. But as a kid, I was playing a video game. That was so much more interesting than sitting at my desk and just doing boring schoolwork and just listening to the teacher go on and on. Nah, forget that. Why they talk about millennials and Gen Z? It just kind of ended up going in that direction, I guess. Yeah, we were talking about, like, eating a whole bunch of random, like, animals. Like deer and bugs and frogs, I don't know. and then that went to talking about identity, and then that went to talking about millennials and Generation Z. And now it looks like we're mostly talking about old stuff. VCRs used to not have a rewind. You had to have a tape rewinder. Oh yeah? I guess I never had a VCR like that. I always hit the rewind button on my VCR. I didn't know there was a separate thing. That's interesting. The legendary Pokemon called Cobaline. I told you the story the other day, right? Oh, Cobaline, what a noble presence. They say the three Pokemon, Cobaline, Virizion, and Terrakion, fought against people to protect Pokemon from the war those people started. People fight, there's no peace for Pokemon either. The three legends learn that the deeds of humans can lead to dire consequences for their world. But why did it show up in front of people? The patrolling the Unova region to protect Pokemon? The fears for their safety? After the commotion caused by Team Plasma 2 years ago? Does it sense a new problem? Unforgivable. For the reach of Gestus' ambition and malice is growing even wider. And I would like everyone to take a moment real quick grammar lesson. Note how Gestus, his name, it ends with a letter S, and when they go to show possession, you know, Gestus' ambition, they do apostrophe S. I tell people all the time, it is Banks's, because my name ends with an S, and you do apostrophe S. That is the proper way to show possessiveness on a proper singular noun. Keep track of that. Nintendo and Game Freak knows what up. Up your grammar level, guys. Up your grammar level. And warping the lives of all it touches. Gosh darn it, Winter Kirby. This doctor. Oh, man. And Anura, look, you're all doing it wrong. You're literally all doing it wrong. And every single one of you in a different way, too. That's pretty impressive, but, like, no. Did Cobaline appear in front of you merely by accident? I would plead with you to solve a problem. Unlike Lord N, I don't have the ability to understand the minds of Pokemon. Therefore, I don't know what the Pokemon is thinking. But if you can befriend Cobaline, it will be a great asset to you on your journey. Okay, thanks for the giant story. You're all awful, okay? You're all fired. Everyone's fired. It's so easy. It's so easy. V-E-N-K-S. Oh, what's that? It ends with an S. I have to give you special treatment. No, you treat me the same you treat everybody else. Banks, John, Greg, Mary, Serena, Charles, all of us. It's apostrophe S. Give us our apostrophe S. Hi there. And Nura says, alright, later all, it was fun talking about all these random topics. Yo, it was a lot of fun, Nura. Thanks for coming in, man. Glad you had fun. You knew someone would use that D-Train? Yeah, man. Did you know this? If you push the floating stones, they move. As always, this place is charged with lots of electricity that Pokemon like. The electric charges react from one stone to another. That's why there are floating stones. You can't push all of them, though. Oh, that's right. I came here to research something. Be seeing you. Alright, bye! Yo, that is not a real quote, quote 12. Charles... No, it's Charles's. Like, it's just Charles, apostrophe, S. Easy peasy. Valiant says, back in my day, when I was a kid, people knew what a Tamagotchi was. Yo, man, those were good times. I mean, you would, like, lose a Tamagotchi, and you're like, man, that's a shame. I sure do wish I knew what my Tamagotchi was. Mom's gonna be mad about that. But yeah, no, she's not just gonna be mad that, like, you lost a physical device. Because, yeah, no, like, depending on how old it was, a few days later, it would just be this really loud screeching. And you'd be like, ah, there's my Tamagotchi. And it was not what you would call healthy. No, sir. Yeah, Digimon was the same way, too. Yeah, I had a Digimon and a Tamagotchi. Those were good times. I got the Tamagotchi first. Because, you know, it was like, what, a virtual pet? That's so cool. But then the Digimon was like, you can battle your virtual pets. What? And so I had to get the Digimon. And then, you know, a little bit later, a little down the line, a Pokemon thing came out. Tamagotchi? No, man, no goats. No goats. Wait, what? Where'd he get all that health from? He had no HP a second ago. Get out of here. But yeah, like, I don't think I ever had a fully evolved Tamagotchi. I don't think I ever had a fully evolved one, not a single time. I was not the best. Was not the best with them. I was trying to reposition, and my bike was not about it. Nosepads used rest. Oh, he used rest? Okay. I was like, yeah, I'm fighting a wild Pokemon. How did he heal himself? That makes more sense. Oh, other way? Got you. Everything is sturdy. Sheesh. What is that? Oh, excuse you, buddy. Wilmot says nothing like a BLT drink and tuna combo for dinner. Yeah? Is that what it's all about? I don't know what a BLT... Oh, it's a bourbon lemon tonic. Oh, interesting. Are the floating rocks magnetized to the other electrified rocks? Yeah, Bianca did talk about that. I just can't literally move that one because it has to be from the other way. I didn't realize that initially. But we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Bourbon? Like the whiskey? Yeah, that's how it said, right? Bourbon? What did I say? Other way on the rock? Yeah. Oh wait, what? Oh, what is the encounter rate in this cave? Oh, it's like boar? It's bourbon? I thought it was... What? I've never heard that. Is that a thing? Is it bourbon? Go back? You go back! J-Globes. Back to the past, where it all happened. Oh, I said bourbon? Okay, that's weird. I didn't mean to say that. But yo, either way, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back, and then we'll figure our way out through this cave.